Hi friends, welcome back to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire. Today we are working on the cover a little bit anyways, and this cover is for the Four Seasons ATC Exchange 2024 that we're doing here on the channel. It's going to be a live giveaway, or not giveaway, well, I guess it's an exchange. Everyone's going to send their cards in, and then we're going to do an exchange of some sort to receive a card. So the only way you can receive a card is by sending in a card. That means everybody that sends in a card will get a card, because I'm playing too. So even if it was just two people, we would be giving each other our card. However, I know that there's more than two people, so it's going to be pretty fun. Anyhow, so I've already cut the card, the little booklet down. This is not something you have to play along with this. This is just something I thought I would like to have for mine, and I thought maybe some of my friends might want to as well, and I was right. So this got my little cover trimmed down, and I have my little piece right here that's going to go inside. The accordion, this is what's going to hold my ATCs when we get them, and as it's named the Four Seasons, I know I'm going to be doing this for 4 cards. So I need 4 pockets to hold my cards. I made this because I wanted to also incorporate a few other things if I as time goes on throughout the year. So what I'm trying to decide here is, how do I want to create my little pockets within my accordion folds? And there's many ways to do it, my friends, many ways, and I want you to do with the one that you find is the most cohesive to your journaling, your creations, and how you move around and do things. I did play around with one because I had lots of different thoughts. I'm like, I think I want this, I think I want that, I think I want this, and I didn't want to think it through the one that I made for my book. So I need one of these cards. I grabbed one of my trial and error ones that I had made. So let's just forget about those things. And what I want is, I want to be able to, when I have my little pieces here, back it up. So on the one that I made using 3 of the accordion folds, once I did that, if I put 2 of them together, I'll get a pocket there, a pocket there, a pocket there, and a pocket there. That gives me my 4 pockets. Well, and that's if I want to create a pocket, and I do. But it also allows me in these insides to do something else. How am I going to do that though? That's what I was trying to figure out. I'm like, what am I going to do? So I've decided I'm going to practice with this one to see how are my ATCs going to fit in here. Now our ATCs for this are going to be 3.5 by 5. So it's not your normal card size, which is what, like 2.5 by 3.5 or 2 by 3.5 or whatever it is. They're larger. So the first one I tried is, I thought, what if I just went ahead and simply put staples in the ends? Well, obviously it will work, but I need to get them closer to the edge, because I don't mind staples. I mean, they do serve their purpose, and sometimes they're cute and they're fun to use in your art. Now, I didn't get mine on straight, as you can see, and they came down a little bit, but if I was to put them on straight, I could easily put my card in there. Now, that's a flat card. This is a non-decorated card, and I have to think about this because they're going to be decorated, and everybody does their cards different, and we're doing an exchange. So it's not the cards that I'm making that are going to go in here. However, if I want to do that, I can make a whole nother one, but that's not what this one's for. So I have the option. I can go inside and I can stretch out my paper a little bit, give it a little, so there's a little bit of wiggle room. And then I have a little bit more space, and I can get that in there. So, and it's going to stay in. I mean, plus it's going to be decorated. If I was ever concerned that it wasn't going to stay in, I could easily just go on the back side and add a little bit of washi tape with a little bit of glue, just to tack it down, or a glue dot or something, whatever I want. I can tack it in there if I want to keep my card in there. I don't want to fuss with the staples. At this point, I thought, I don't know if I want to do that. So I thought, well, what if I take washi tape, because it's pretty, it's decorative, and I run my glue stick on it, and then I wrap it around the edge. So I'm gonna come in the same way. I have more room now because I don't have those staples hindering where I wanna go. What I like about this is that if I get a card that has drippies only on one edge or even both edges, there's a little bit of play, you know? So I like that. That was really nice. I really like that, but I thought I'm so rough with stuff. I don't know. I think it's fine. It's nice. I like it. And it gives me something decorative on this inside. And that holds well. And the same thing, if I needed more space, which to be perfectly honest, I don't feel like with the washi tape, I don't feel like I have to create it to be thicker, but I definitely can if I need to. So then here we go with the third option, which I love the most. I love this the mostest. So what I did is I added some, I went with this glue this time, and I added glue right to the top there and to the bottom there, and I laid my fabric down. I did not glue on the inside, and then I let it dry. I pulled it tight, and I did the same thing, glue there, glue there. But before I laid the glue down on the edge, I actually put it on the here so that it kind of created like a glue bond, oh my gosh, spine. So it's like a spine. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the word that doesn't want to come out. So here I've got this pocket, but what I've done is I've also created another little pocket here. And because it wrapped around that pocket, I created another little pocket here. So for me, now depending on where you lay your glue, you might not get all the 3x5s, but I'll get something in there. And it's holding them. So I think for me, this is the winner. I have a lot more versatility with the fabric. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not doing the fabric right now. Right now, I'm going to just paint. I mean, if we have time, I'll do fabric. I got to find fabric, and I want to find something neutral. So I'm just going to go into all my scraps and just pick out some things. But I want to paint my cover and get it ready. And I may actually cover this with fabric. It also, the paint may be not necessary at the end of this, but for right now, it is necessary. So I'm going to go ahead and just go with black and see what happens here. I'm just going to go ahead and paint this all around the edge. So when I lay this down, it's just going to be all black. I ripped my cardboard up here because I was pulling washi tape off. All kinds of stuff. And so maybe, I guess I was just going to paint the edges, but I guess I'm painting the whole thing. I want to say thank you to everybody that is partaking in this, and a huge, huge thank you to everyone who's purchased some of these little journal kits from me, from my little Ko-fi store. I have so many things that I want to put in there, and honestly, it's just time management. I don't know how to manage my time. I come down here to do stuff, and I've always got to clean something to do something because it's always a project going on. And I have so many different projects going on, and it just gets a little overwhelming. But I'm working on it, and I feel like as I'm getting things more organized in my room and put it where I want it and where I need it, so I have a place to put it away. That's the biggest thing. I need a place to put it, and realizing that the things that don't have a home need to leave because I just can't do that anymore. But it's starting to make things a little bit easier to get things done because I have the space to do it. Okay, I feel like I just want to do the whole thing because I really just don't know what I'm going to put on the cover. What if it's something that you can see through it? Do I want to have it just all black? And you know, sometimes I was getting ready to say, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just for me. But you know what? I still want it to be pretty, even though it's just for me, right? We deserve that. We deserve it to be pretty. Hello. What if I end up giving mine away? I won't give mine away because it'll be filled with my friend's stuff. let's see. I've got my edges. I feel pretty good. I can always go through over that with a black Sharpie later on if I feel the need. All right, now this needs to go and dry, and I need to go wash this. So I'll be right back. All right, I got that cleaned up. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna put my glue. Whoops, it's a screw cap. Okay. I'm gonna put my paint over there. I was gonna go pick a whole bunch of different little scrappy fabrics and just put a bunch of different colors, and I thought, you know what, I'm not gonna do that. I think I have this piece right here. It's got the black in there, and I like that. So let's, and it's got some of the lavenders, pinks, yellows, I mean, some mints. It's got all kinds of colors that I like, the tans. I feel like this is going to be perfect, my friends. So what I want to do is now get my little snippety snips here and decide. So I need this, I want it to wrap around it with a tail on both ends. So I think here, my little thing is what? 5, not quite 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5.5. Duh. I counted it as 5.5. So if I do 6.5, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. Okay, goodness gracious, quit. I'm just like overthinking. I'm gonna move that right there in my little grid, and I'm just gonna eyeball it because that's really all I need to do. And I'm just gonna give a little extra there. Oh geez, see, I gotta go all the way around. See, I'm already messing it up. I need to do that twice. Somebody said, stop. Thank you. Stop, Sandra, stop. So I need it to be twice that, right? So we just go like this. Is that how we do it? Telling you, I'm like, this is why I'm so nervous to cut fabric. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, I'm gonna just do that. Hopefully I didn't destroy that one too much. I need to have 4 pieces, and I know I can get 2 out of them, right? So yeah, okay. Let's see. I want to see where that little, which side did I do that little snip on? Because I'm afraid it's gonna bug me when I go to do this. I think it's on this side. Right there. So let's cut on this side. And then, let's see. Ooh, got all the way down, right on. Okay, now hopefully, I think it's still wide enough. That's about as wide as I wanted it. So we scored our little things at 1 inch. I did, maybe some of my friends here did a smaller one that at like 1/2 inch. I did mine at the 1 inch. I figure our cards are bigger. And I just need a bigger space to work in. I already know that about myself. So this one I think is a little bit fatter, but it should still be fine. Let me just get some of these little scragglies off. There we go. And then like, what about this guy here? Let's see. Let's go about like that. There we go. And then I need another one. Okay, and then I have these pieces which are gonna I can make bows with these. So that they'll be fine. I'm gonna put those over there though. Put those for bows. So this is probably gonna be a little bit of a slow and tedious project because I'm honestly flying by the seat of my pants. I'm just like, I'm gonna grab some stuff and I'm gonna work on this. I have no idea what I'm gonna do until I do it. For the most part, like the only thing I really knew is I wanted these to be pockets. I had no idea how many of these things to squeeze together to make 4 pockets. It was really the luck of the draw for me. Yeah, so Just making sure that is 3. Yeah, because this one I did 4. Oh my gosh. And this one, I also did the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's how I figured it out. Because the first one, I only did 2. Just backtracking real quick, my friends, just to make sure, because I don't want to lead anybody astray. So this was 2 of those, and it gave me, when I had that down, it would have given me, you know, oddly, it wouldn't have given me any pocket. I mean, I would, if I did pockets, I'd have just one free flow in there. So a lot of people, what they do is they actually attach the card to their piece somehow. I don't want mine. I want mine to be able to come out. I want to be able to look at it. And if anything ever happens to my book, I want to trade it out for something different. I want options. I just need options. I need my escape plan, you know? That's what it is. And then this one is the one, when I did it the first time, and I did it at the 1/2 inch, and I thought, there's just no way. See how small that is? And then see how big our cards are. And it's just gigantic. Like, I feel like my card's gonna fall out. There's not enough. There's not enough. So now let's make sure I have my pockets. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 that I'm gonna do. Let's start at one end and work our way around. I'm gonna probably just waste fabric here because I'm not, anyone who's hung out with me for a minute knows I'm not the best at the measuring thing. So I'm just pulling that down a little bit so I can play with this. There we go. All right, so let's go. Let's quit messing around. Got 2 pieces right there. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna hold it all down, and so what I did the first time is I actually put the glue on the black thing, and I realized that my fabric doesn't go all the way across, so then I had a lot of cleanup to do. Now what I want to do is make sure this is gonna come, the middle will go at the bottom or the top, wherever you want your hang off of your fabric to be. So I'm gonna go to the top like that. Okay, that's it. Now I'm gonna just put some glue. I have this to kind of guide me on the width. So that's what I'm doing right there. And I'm just gonna lay that down. That's it. So super easy. You can use clips if you need to hold it down, and then I'm just going to, I don't need that there now. I can just take this. I want to see my width. Okay, I feel like I can figure this out a little bit. I can always go in and add a little bit more glue if I need to. So I'm holding this one down tight because it's not dry yet, but I want to get a snug fit. I want this little belly band pocket thingy on the side here to hold whatever I put in there. So I need it to be snug. I also wanted to hold my paper pocket here together, my accordion pocket, whatever it's called. I want it to be held. And you can see the glue through this. It doesn't bother me. If it bothers you, you can, cover it up. I'm not saying that it won't ever bother me, but it doesn't right now. Okay. And then I'm going to open that. And this is where I was saying how I took my, I ran it right here on the seam of those 2 pockets, or those 2 pieces where I created that pocket. I put it on the seam and right there. And then I'm going to pull it up nice and snug. That's probably why one side had a shorter place for a card to go in, because I had extra glue and it shoved in there, but that's okay. It's okay with me. If it's not okay with you, be careful on how much glue you use. I think I actually did use too much glue on this. It's hard when you're trying to show someone, because you're talking, and then, my other, like my motor skills are just like going off on their own, doing other stuff. It's like, wait. Let me catch up to you. Okay. So I got that little bubble there. And honestly, I probably only needed to do it on the edge because, like I said, it's going to squeeze over, right? So that would probably have been just plenty. Now that I have it there, I'm going to just simply pray and hope for the best. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna hold those two together. Whoops. Just hold them together. This is where you can pinch it off if you feel the need to do that. I'm gonna get my glue cleaned off here really quick. This hand's doing nothing, so it can be cleaning right now while this one's doing the work. Okay, what do you think? I like that. Now I can stick my CADs in there. I like that. I like that so much. Okay, so I'm just gonna continue on and finish doing that, my friends. All right. All right, I got my thing painted. It's dry for the most part anyways. I don't know what the heck that is on there, but I don't want a lumpy bumpy. All right. I got my fabrics on my little piece here, which I'm loving so far. I'm gonna leave these on for right now because I have no idea yet where this is going to take me. And I think I'm gonna just glue that down. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna glue this onto here. But I'm just trying to figure out, I know I wanna reinforce my spine hinging right there because it's just paper. I mean, really, it's chipboard, but it's not like super straight, I mean, super strong. I do have some scrapbooking paper. These I buy at Hobby Lobby. This is the Paper Studio by the sheet. Usually try to get them when they're on sale, which the Paper Studio, I feel like they're on sale all the time, almost all the time. And I was thinking, since I have a lot of white in here, what I like about this one is that it's white with the cream, but I can age it if I want to, or distress it to be a little bit more darker if I want to go with whatever I'm making. I think that might look nice. Let's see. I have this too. See, that's kind of cool too, and it's more black. Oh, see, what do you think? Polka dots, and I do like polka dots. It's got flowers. I do like flowers. Let's see, this might be actually very nice, and it gives it a little bit more. Okay, I think it's gonna be this. I have that too. Now, and if I wanted it to be on the outside, I sure could do that as well. And put this down here at the bottom. I mean, maybe I should just make it all paper, and then I can do some Mod Podge or some kind of medium on the front to give it that glossy finish, and then I can add a little thing on it. Because I'm not super arty. I want to be, but I'm not, and I don't know what to do. So I think this is what I'm going to do. I can easily get it in and out of my areas, and I can add more to it. That's what I'm going to do. However, I still have the issue with my spine. So I know I'm going to put fabric on top of this. Not fabric. I'm going to put paper. So whatever I'm going to put on here is going to cover this piece right here. So anything that I use to reinforce the spine is going to be hidden, except for the very top. Let's see. Let's think about this. I thought maybe I can fold the paper up and around, but I don't think I want to do that. I think I want this all the way down to the edge there. And then I want to just take this up. So I'm just going to be, this is one of those videos where I just really have to talk my way through it. I have saved these because I'm kind of thinking they can be the ties. I'll be right back. All right. I'm thinking, I was looking for a piece of fabric. I thought, what can I put that I don't mind if it shows? And then I seen this lace and I thought, I know it's going to be hidden. I do know that. You're going to see a little bit of it. I just need something to reinforce that, though. So, I mean, yeah, I kind of waste the lace. I waste the lace, but when you see it that way, I'm going to grab another piece of that paper over here. I have this black and white. Okay, I'm going to bring everything over here and see what we have. This, it's going to be a lot easier. So here's my paper. If I was to wrap this around like that, let me just take this and wrap this around. Okay. It's not exactly how I would do it, but just to reinforce that seam, you know? And then I have a seam. Just to reinforce the spine. That's all I'm trying to do. So my pages, so my spine, my cover does not come apart. Other than that, it's not like it's going to be something that's, you know, opened and shut a lot, I don't think. So if I put that there, I'm going to lose this. But what if I glue this down first, right? I mean, there's no reason why I have to put this underneath and I put that down like that. I mean, I'm still going to get that spine. So now if that's in there, and then this came this way, it would come across and back around that. Now, let's see. So, oh my gosh. I think I want this for the front of the cover, maybe. Because that's so big. My book's not that big, so I don't think I want that. I think if I did this, it's just got the black polka dots. It gives me some places to decorate, and then there's the front and the back of my cover. See? And it cuts off right there. All right, now that part, I like that. I still have this whole other section here of this paper if I wanted to use these for the insides. So if I use that one, let's get that off right there. here's what I'm trying to do. See, if I have that like that, and then I did this, then I did the lace afterwards to reinforce the spine, right? Because there's no rules on how, like, I have to do it one way or the other. I could put one right to there, and then one right here on this side too. So just say I had it like that, right? And then it would wrap around, and then that would go like that. And then I get my lace. So I feel like that's a winner. And then I can still put pockets. All right, let's try it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I have to redo this entire thing. I think I like this the most though, and that's what I was looking at. I think this one these have just too many designs going on for me. It's very busy. I can use them for other things. I think this is all this pack, and it's called 12 by 12 Chateau Noir color book. I have no idea how old this is, where it came from. Chateau Noir, I think is I don't know, is that the name of the pack? www.colorbok.com. COLORBOK.com. Let's see, how we gonna do this? I said I was gonna do this side first because then I would know, right? Yes. Okay. Gonna go. And I have that little, I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. I'm gonna put it right there. What do you think? Do you think I should glue it down and then cut it out, or try to like cut it and then put it on there? And that's the inside, right? What glue am I gonna use, you say? I have no idea. I think what I'm gonna do, should I use this matte medium? Will it stick my paper down, or should I use the Mod Podge? Should I use the Mod Podge? I don't know. Hold on, I got a new product. I want to see if that would work. So I just buy stuff and I'm like, I'll read it and see, like, maybe I can use it, maybe I can't, I don't know. Mix with acrylic paint to produce matte finish. Use as a seal on dry finished work. To prevent cracking, apply to dry surface in thin layers until desired thickness is achieved. Do not apply to oil-based surface. Okay. Doesn't say anything about sticking something together though. What does this one say? It creates a matte, non-reflective finish. And pretty much same stuff, permanent, non-yellowing. You can thin it by adding water. Do not use as a final varnish or glazing medium. Do not. So this would be the final. Do not mix with oils. Excellent glue for collage as a substrate size or canvas ground for acrylic painting. So I think what I read says you can do it. So I'm gonna try. We'll just try it and see what happens. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, this is the side I want to do. So I guess I'm just gonna paint it on, right? Except I don't want these little gooberies because it's gonna be, I have like glue hanging off of everything and everywhere. Okay, so do I have any friends that bothers when you see it? I'm so sorry. Just you know, try to look past it if you see it. Unless you can figure out a way to let me know. Just send me a little text. Send me a text. Sandra, you have glue on your fingers. It's driving me crazy. Get it off, lady. Oh. We'll just see if it doesn't stick, then you know, I can sew on this also. It's not that thick. Where's my water? There's my water. Okay. Whoops. Oh my gosh. Sandra's a nightmare. And then I think I can just put it anywhere on here. I just want to go to the edge. There and there and there. And yeah, there's gonna be a little overhang there. Okay. Let's see if this works. Woohoo! I'm so excited and so nervous. Maybe this little scraper will help. So I don't know what to tell you about bubbles because I get them all the time. some people are like fantastic at stuff and they can just not have any bubbles. I am not one of those people. I had to learn to live with it, so. But you know, that's going to be covered with lace right there, so I don't know what I'm worrying about. I love this thing. It's not really sharp anywhere. It's from Uppercase Living. I don't know if they even still sell stuff, but they used to sell decals. Decals. Isn't that funny? I have a friend from Canada, and I remember one day she was asking me, she was like, she kept asking me something about decos, like decos, and I'm like, and her name was Barb, actually. And I was like, Barb, I don't know what the heck you're talking about. What's a deco? What is a deco? Like, it sounded so fun. Like, what is a deco? And she goes, you know, the decos. And I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And so she was like, you have one on your car. And I go, I have a deco on my car. What's a deco? I still don't know what a deco is, but it sounds really fun. And I never knew I had one on my car. And so she's like, oh my gosh. She's like, she was like looking at me like I had 3 eyes. Like, what's wrong with you, Sandra? And so we went out to my car and she pointed to the decal on my car. And she goes, right there, there's a deco. And I was like, stop it. Oh, I got close to my thing there. That's all right. Okay. Anyways, so my Canadian friends, I ask then on here, please tell me, is that like a part of Canada, maybe that's from? Is it, or is it normal? Is that like, do you say it too? Like, oh, nope, it's a deco. It's definitely a deco. Is it an age slang thing? I don't know. Or is it just the word? I don't know. But I would like to know. But I now know when people say deco or decal, that's what it is. So when she was saying deco, I kept thinking she was referring to something as like decoupage. And so I think I had asked her, like, you mean like this? And she was like, no. No. Come on, Sandra. No. Anyhow. I love that paper cutter. Saves my life so many times. All right. So there's the inside. Okay, I'm liking that. And then I'm going to put my lace on there. Oops, I've got like a big tangled mess here. These pieces, I do not need those. So then my lace is gonna go there. See, and then I'll have that on there. Oh yes. Now to decide, do I want it on the back side too? I actually probably do have one that's wider. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go look for a wider lace. Find some larger lace, wider lace. I'm almost wondering, okay, if I did it from this side first, but then I would need to put the paper on, right? Let's go ahead and just cut that so I can have a starting off, I can have a spot to work with. Okay, maybe if I put it this way so I can see what's actually happening here. I have my felt and have that. Does it matter? Am I being too particular about where that is? I feel like I am. I can always put something on there. Okay, stop. All that for that. But I do know I want a wider lace because I want it to go over the whole thing. Is this going to be enough reinforcement? I think so. Do I need that much? I don't think so. I think I'm going to go and do the same thing I did with these things here. I think I'm going to do the same thing and just let everything float to the top. Or, sorry, my friends, maybe this one will float to the bottom for some variety. Okay, whoops, my gosh. Oh my gosh, stop it. I'm upside down. Lord have mercy. All right. I have so many things on my mind right now. I just can't think straight. I want to think straight. I really want to. Okay, let's just focus on this. Focus on the things you can focus on and leave everything else behind. Yeah. And then I can leave that one down. And now I have lace on the bottom and I have lace on the top. That's kind of pretty just like that. Do I want paper all the way around it? I really like that black. Okay, let's see. Let's just take a peek. I don't know why I didn't cut that all the way off. if I had this like this, and I had the lace on the back. Do I want the lace on there? Or do I want just a piece here, like this, with the lace like this? Yeah, I think I want some variety. I need variety. So, I might reinforce this more on this side then, since I've already got it there. Let me find a tape that I think I would like to use. This is 1985, made in Taiwan. Whoa, 1985. What kind of tape is this? Is it like a, I don't know what this is. Is it like an electrical tape, kind of? But like a ribbed one? Ooh, like a fabricy one. Did you hear that? Kind of sounded cool. Maybe I'll put it back here. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna add some glue because I don't trust it. You know, it's all from 1985. Could have seen better days. Who's saying put the paper down first? You're right. Okay. Lordy. Good thing I'm covering this. Okay. Let's do this. Paper first. And I mean, it seems to be holding. Let me give this a trim. Oops, cut my cardboard, my chipboard. That's okay. It's okay. Now, what's the top? What's the bottom? What's the top? Let's see. It's all jaggedy. That's okay. Don't mind jaggedy. Jiggity jaggedy. Go. Let's do this again. And part of me's like, do the Mod Podge to see the difference. But I already have this out. I'm going to do it, you guys. I'm going to get the Mod Podge. I'm going to try it. Okay, if you're wondering why it was so easy to get that off, even though it's been dried up in there, it's because I have Vaseline around my edge. That's paper, because it's part of, and hard glue. Ooh, lordy. Okay, the one thing is it's wetter. It's definitely wetter, so it's going to be faster, maybe? Maybe I should have cut this first. I don't know. I can't see in there. I'm either not going to get any glue or I'm going to get too much. I want to see everybody who's making one. I want to see your books. How am I going to do that? If you guys, I'll tell you what, you can send me, remember how I showed the pictures of Mitch's stuff? If you send me a photo, if you want to, send me a photo. You don't have to mail it. You can mail it if you want to, but you don't have to. You can email me your photo and I can print it off. And you can email me a little video clip. You don't even have to talk on it. You email me a little video clip. You can talk on it if you want to, but I would say don't talk on it. If you want to, oh my gosh, I just got this idea. If you sent me like a little video clip, can you send it through email? I don't even know. We'd have to figure it out how you can send it to me. I could edit it if you trust me. I mean, I hope you trust me, but if you trust me, I will edit it. I can edit the sound out and everything out of it. And then all the ones that I receive, I can just do a voiceover. I'll have it written down, like who made who made what. If you have like a little sheet of paper or a little thing that tells me, I can use that. And then I can make a little video of the booklets. Oh my gosh, does that not sound fun? You don't have to. Some people are like terrified. They're like, no. Or they don't have a way to do it. And that's okay. If you want to do it, I don't know. I think it sounds fun. I think there's going to be somebody that wants to do it. So if you want to do that, I promise I won't put your voice or anything in there. I know there's a lot of stress about that, and I totally get that. And then anybody who doesn't want to do a video or can't do a video, but you can do a photo, I'll do the photo. I'll put that in there with your stuff. Because I can turn a photo in my video editor thing that I'm use. I can turn a photo, I can stretch it out a little bit so it's like a video so that I can actually talk. So it's not just like a flash. Does that make sense? So, yes. Oh my gosh, you guys. No, now, you don't have to do this to be a part of this. You don't. But I would love it so much if you wanted to. And if you want to share it with just me and nobody else, just tell me that, and I will enjoy the photos all by myself. I'll probably print them off though and put them with my little book because I want to keep the memory you're sharing with me. So just keep that in mind. Disclaimer: I won't share it with other people if you don't want me to, but I'm gonna keep it forever and ever and ever for me because I think it's gonna be beautiful. So make sure that your signature is on there too on your photo or your video. Oh my gosh, did I do that upside down? No, I'm like not even paying attention. Oh my gosh. I think this one I'm just gonna go ahead and try my luck here. Okay. There we go. I have glue everywhere. Okay. I'm really liking this. Okay, let's see. I wish this was on this side now, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it can be, except for then that would be upside down. Nope. Okay, you already made your choice, lady. Stick with it. Okay, now this would go like this. Oh, I like this so much. Oh my gosh. These are the days I love in here in my craft room. These are the days I love the most, is when I just have no idea what I'm doing and I'm just laying stuff down. Some days, you know, I think I have a lot of friends here. This is just my outlet. I have way too many things on my mind. It's just life, you know, it's just life stuff. I'm not the only one going through life stuff. I know that. I do know that. I just keep telling myself, you know what? No one's getting out alive, man. No one. So enjoy every single moment you can. And every single one. Sometimes, like, even like when poor Jason, I love him so much. He's such a good husband. He's such a good man. He's such a good person. He is, hands down, probably the best human I've ever been blessed to have in my life. And I know that he's a blessing. I know, I don't care. I know everything that I have went through in my life. I don't care what anybody says. I know he is my gift from God. God was like, boom, you deserve this guy. So poor Jason, I don't know what he did to have to put up with me or to deserve me. But anyways, I tease him like that and I say that and he's like, whatever. He goes, I'm lucky too. He says he's lucky too. Anyways, whatever. I don't even know why I'm saying this. Just don't even know. Don't even know. Anyhow. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. I remember now. So even like little tiny things like that, like that annoy me, you know, because you know I'm a human being. I do get annoyed. Shocker. So little things that annoy me, like they're just little tiny things, and they're so ridiculous. Like, gosh, I can't even think right now. Okay. Oh, I know. Here's one. I'm like, when I do the laundry, I think, Why didn't he right side his underwear out when I'm folding him? It's like one more little thing that I had to do was to right side all the underwear out. GMI. But it's like one of those little things. And then I think, I have friends that don't have their partner anymore, and they don't get to do that. And I know that I would look back and go, I would give anything in the world to right side his underwear out. It's such a stupid thing to say and think. Oh God, I'm gonna start crying. Okay, anyways, yeah. So when I say enjoy all your moments, my friends, I really mean all of them. Like, we get so many of them, and they just pass us by sometimes. So look at my inside one. Look at, oh no, oh no. Well, it didn't really say, it said it was for, I don't know what substrate means. I gotta look it up. Maybe it was telling me like, don't do it for this because it's not the right product. Maybe it was like to like add paper to paper, but not like to paint. Because it did say don't use it as a thing. So would that mean, it said don't use it as a thing. It did say do not use it as the top coat. So on the paint. So that would make sense that it wasn't going to seal on the paint, right? Okay. That's all right. I haven't finished. I'm not going to glue that middle piece in until this whole thing dries for sure. And I know, because see, it's coming up there too. I think I'm going to have to sew it. So. Definitely going to sew. To sew or not to sew before the lace is on. I think before the lace goes on, I would sew it. But since I'm already doing this part, I think I'm going to go ahead and just get these corners down. I know my sewing machine's going to have to go through all that, but so be it. Okay, Mod Podge, you have earned a little respect from me, my friend. Okay. No, I've always... Mod Podge isn't my favorite for all things, but definitely for some things. And it's definitely when I'm doing stuff with kids, because we go through a lot of glue with kids. I go through a lot more, although I'm an extra gluer. So, whew. Okay, that's wet. Now, I got glue off my finger. I'm sorry, you guys, that's glue. Okay, let's see. All right, I feel better. I feel better. Oh, geez, I just threw my paintbrush. That's not water, that's lace, Sandra. That's just lace. Now, I'm gonna say, oh, look at there's my tape. I'm gonna add more glue. I mean, not glue, goodness. I'm gonna add more Vaseline. Otherwise, this will get glued shut because I don't know if I added Vaseline the last time. I don't add it every single time because I put so much on there. All my glue bottles, my paints, I do it on everything. And then I put so much, see how it all came out. There we go. I just had to clean the top because it was bugging me. You know, it's like when you climb up to get on top of the cupboard on the fridge and you're just like, oh no. And then next thing you know, you forgot what you're getting out of that cupboard because you're cleaning the top of the fridge. How easy it is to forget. At least for me. Maybe you're different. Oh, all right. So there I have that. There's my inside and there's my outside. Oh, I like that. And then this, I'm just gonna put the lace on here, but I'm gonna put that tape on first. And I was thinking that I want the tape on the outside, not the inside. Okay, so let's do that. I have that one there. I want to put a little extra glue, so hold on. Back to this now. comes back. You know what I could have done here is take my tape and line it up with my lines here, which somebody probably already said, Sandra, you have that grid, you never ever use it. I don't, I always forget. So let's see if I can put my thing, if I line this now up with that, I will get my little, my seam, my spine crease. Can line that up there, and I can line it with this one, right? Is that how you make a straight thing? Except for that's actually not even straight. Goodness gracious. Somebody help me. Okay. All right. Man, okay, let me see. So now, do I want to come around this? I mean, I don't think it bothers me to do that. Nope. Nope, not at all. A little extra. All right, let's see. There we go. All right, what do you think? So far, so good. I'm liking this little gem here. It's cute. I mean, I was gonna say it's way different than what I envisioned it, but I honestly had no vision, so I don't know. I'm just like happily surprised, or pleasantly surprised. That's what I meant to say. I'm pleasantly surprised at how this is coming out. So I'm gonna see the black tape right there. That absolutely does not bother me. So, let's do this. Yeah, that's pretty. So now this does have a front and a back, upside down. I'm gonna actually do this the right way, and I'm gonna go up. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna pull them down like we did the fabric on the spine. I'd like to know how you're doing yours. What did you decide to do on this? I've never done anything like this, and I thought it would just be really fun to do. I was really scared because, again, never doing anything like this, and I thought, I'm not even doing a practice one on my own. I'm just doing it with you. So, win or lose, I feel like it's winning no matter what. Even if I have to redo a different one, it's still winning because I'm still doing it. Okay, yeah, okay, I like that. Now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is nice for the odd number when I'm trying to get an even spot, because I got a 2-inch spine. So my 2-inch spine, we'll put this on the little line there. So we got 5. And I'm not gonna follow this outside, I'm gonna follow these little things here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. I want to do, okay, doesn't have to be perfect. This glue is going to show up, isn't it? Now, let's see. Do I want that just to be black? I think so. I really like that. I think it's just like a really pretty by itself. And I said I was going to do this the right way, but now I don't even know what the right way is. I'm probably doing it the wrong way because that's the way I like the most. think you're gonna see this all the way through, but that's okay. Yeah. I need it to come down around the edges though. I can always put another piece of lace on top if I find it to be bothersome. I just feel like if I'm gonna see it, at least I'll see squiggles. You know what I mean? Like, I'll bring this closer to the camera so you can see what I'm talking about. So when it dries, it'll grab all of this. Oh, I was gonna sew it before I did this, wasn't I? Well, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Nightmare Sandra. Let me see. I'm gonna try and get some of this glue off somehow. I don't know how I'm gonna try, but let's see. This, maybe we'll take some of this off. Since it's just tape right there. Whoops, jeez. And paint, maybe it'll come off right there. All right, yep, it's coming off. I'm kind of concerned now how easy that's coming off the tape. Was it gonna just come right off with the other? Oh yeah, I can just rub it off. I don't even need that little eraser. All right. So I guess it's a happy accident because now I know. I might need to use a different glue. We'll see. Let's get this. This is trying to glue that thing shut. Lord have mercy. Okay. I'm going to, I'll be right back. I'm gonna sew around the edge. All right, I'm back. So I stitched around it. I don't know if you can see it. I feel like I was gonna bring this up closer and show you something and I forgot what I was doing. But, oh, I was gonna show you this, but it doesn't matter right now. But I did stitch all the way around it. I just used black thread and I know everybody's different, but I like to, especially when I'm hiding you're not gonna see stuff, but even when you are, a lot of times I like starting and stopping on the spine somewhere. By the spine, within the spine area, because then then all my corners, I can make them all the same. Look, I try. And I don't know, I know there's a right and a wrong and this and that, but I like them to all be the same. So I'm gonna leave those threads there no, I'm not, I'm gonna take them off. I'm going to take them off. So, and then what happens is I get both my double stitches right there and it's all hidden. I know that I'm going to put something on my spine to cover it up so I can add glue right there. There's just like so many different reasons that are just amazing for me. So I do that. Now back to this. We'll try this again. I'm going to do more. I'm going to go around the edge here. Oh, and this glue, didn't we say it wasn't going to work? So what's going to work with this? I'm just gonna go with it. You know, if it comes up, I'll address it later. I just don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. I was pulling on it, you know, there's the top and the bottom. I know I want those down. And then I just want some swirlies in here because you're gonna see them. So I might as well just make it, you know, swirly. And then I'll show you what I was talking about. All right, done with you. Now, put this back down and pull it down. I'm just gonna, I think I have one of these things here to help me, one of these little thingies. Oh, never knew I was gonna need kitchen utensils in my life, but it gets so funny whenever I'm in the kitchen aisle at the store trying to find something. Jason asked me, he's like, do you need something for your craft room? Because I'm really cheap when it comes to the other stuff. Really cheap. I'm cheap down here, but I'm really cheap upstairs in the kitchen. I'm like, oh, we need silverware? Oh, I'll get that at a yard sale. Like, I get silverware, and I get real silver, too. Buy, like, tons of it if I wanted it. But I don't do the real silver just because, you know, it's so much upkeep. So now I'm just going to go across the same thing there and here. And then this is all going to be pretty much hidden, most of it anyways, by my little thingy. And I'm not going to worry about the sides yet right now. I'll put that down like that. Okay. I just don't necessarily know that I'm gonna have pockets in this. I don't know. I don't think I am. I don't think I need a pocket. I think this is gonna be pretty cool just all by itself for what it is. And I got my lace coming around the side. Got my lace coming around that side. Oh, it's so pretty. I really do like this. Okay. I never did make a little closure. But see, I'm kind of like, I think what I'm gonna do is my tie is gonna go, should I put it back here? And like in here and then tie it a band? No, I don't want it to interfere with my cards. I just don't know what my cards are gonna look like. Everybody, what are your cards gonna look like? How big are you gonna make them? How much dangly stuff? Are you gonna have dangly stuff? Let's see, put this in here. So cute. I can't wait to put I can't wait to get cards from you guys and stick them in here. This is exciting. And I like my little tails up there. I'm gonna leave them. These two are really long, but I'm gonna leave them too for right now until I decide. I don't want to take my options away. Now, I did not cut mine straight on that video. When you watch it, just remember that I did not cut mine straight. And because of that, I have to really figure out where I'm gonna lay this down at. I didn't even think about it when I was putting this back piece on for the spine. Like, I should have lined it up. I should have measured it when I was trimming my edges. Shoulda. But I didn't do any of that. So now, and if you didn't, if you followed me and you did the same thing, then I'm sorry, we're in the same boat. You can make it again, I guess. But I'm just gonna go with it. I think I'll be fine. Like, I love this. I love this. Okay, so this just has to get a lot of glue on. I have to commit. Commit. Let's just do it. I really didn't think I was gonna have this. I don't think this is like 100% done, but I feel good about where I'm at. If I wasn't able to get more done on this before doing the cards, I think I'm fine. I honestly feel like maybe I wanna wait until I get a few of the cards before I start embellishing anything on the outside or adding anything, because I don't know what direction. It might go in a whole different direction for me. So I'm gonna just hold that down like that. I'm trying to get even top and bottom area and sides. See, I'm already crooked. This glue is gonna give me a little bit of forgiveness. There we go. Yeah, I feel good. I feel good. I feel like it's, I don't think I'm gonna get it any straighter than that. There we go. I'm so excited. I can't wait to play with this. And I think I have everything right side up. There we go. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy about that. All right. Yeah, in a perfect world, I'd be clamping this, but I don't really have any way to clamp that. I think what I'll do is I'll just keep press like every chance I get. Every time I come by, I'll just give it a little smush down. I honestly don't think I'm gonna need that though. We'll see. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think it's fine as long as I just leave it flat and don't mess with it. So cute, so cute. Will I trim this down? Maybe. I might even just take and get this in my, I don't know, can I put that in the sewing machine? Look what I did. Jeez Louise. Okay, but I sewed across that. That's what I wanted to do. So, well, okay. Because I'm not a pro. I'm not a pro, that's for sure. Okay, so maybe I'll have to add more glue of that later on. I don't know, but I can always like add something else to that part of the spine that you can see. And I wanted to anyways, but I might definitely now. So I just wanted to sew, I just sewed across here in a straight stitch is all I did, because I haven't quite committed to leaving this hanging off. I'm gonna take these little threads off though, because I don't need those. I mean, I backstitch, I don't know if that's gonna matter, but right now that's just gonna hang. And then I have that. Okay. All right, I think that's it for now, my friends. I'm done playing with this little booklet for the time being. I think I'm pretty excited about how it's turning out. I love the back. I was gonna get you a better close-up so you can see the squigglies. So yeah, it's glue. I know it's glue when I look at it, but it looks squiggly and that's fine with me. It's not bothering me. It really isn't. I love it. I think it just adds a little bit more texture and dimension. Yep. There you go. And then I'll wait for my cards to come in. And they're going to sit inside here like this. I guess we can do a little tester. And like this. And like this. And this one here. All right. And then let's grab a couple of little cards just so you can see what I'm talking about. So just say I just had some regular journal cards or something that I wanted to put in here. I have those little belly band things right here. See, like there, I have that one. Except my journal cards are too big for where I glued my spots, I guess. There we go. So I have that one. You know, I have this one here. Just to give you an idea. I can even go on the back end if I want. And now these, of course, these aren't heavily embellished or embellished at all, really. So there's a lot of, I do have a lot of wiggle room. Not wiggle room. They're not embellished. So yeah, I'm like, see, there's the glue right there. So that's too tall. But this little one could go in there. See, I could put little things in there. So like I can put like little notes in there if somebody sent me a card and then I had a note with their piece, or if I made something else and I wanted to put it in here. Or if we took this past the 4 seasons and I wanted to use this for maybe doing the regular size cards or little tags. I don't know. I mean, like I have options is all I'm saying. I have options and I'd love options. There we go. And now look, it's still cute. And yeah, it's like flopping open, but I haven't really worked with it either. And I don't have it closed. Isn't that cute? So cute. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you are enjoying making your booklet. Please let me know what you think of mine, and please let me know what you're doing with yours. I can't wait to hear about it, and I hope that I get to see some photos at least. Thanks for hanging out with me, my friends. Enjoy all your moments. Bye.